Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Thursday, Wake Up Barstool. We got our girl Kate doing a little Thursday night football roast. We'll also preview Jets Patriots. Yeah, we got PFT, Titus, Jersey Jerry's 2 a.m. thoughts, Big T in the house. Look, it's going to be a very fun 2 hours right here on FS1. What's going on, guys? This is Wake Up Barstool, FS1. As I said, we got PFT, Mark, Jerry, Big T behind the glass. And look, it's, okay, full disclosure, before the show, we're all, everybody seems to be going through it a little bit today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But here on this day of our Lord, November 13th, 2025, I think we all need to remember that we get to watch Jameis Winston start a football game on Sunday. WWJD.
That's a great point.
What would Jameis do? You think he'd be low energy right now?
Nope.
You think he'd be a sad boy because we got Jets Patriots on a Thursday night? It looks like the worst game that's ever been. No, he would give thanks. He'd be exuberant, excited. So shout out to Jameis, dude.
Shout out Jameis. He is, he's like a cup of coffee for the entire week. I'm pumped for Jameis, man. Very happy for him. It also makes you think, like, what the hell was Brian Daboll doing putting Russ Wilson? No disrespect, Jerry.
Hold on.
What the hell was Brian Daboll doing having Russell Wilson as the number 2 quarterback?
Jerry, you counterpoint?
Before we go with Jameis, let's give some respect to Russ out there. Gave it his all, every snap. I think Russ is done, okay? I think Russ is done.
Yeah.
But now Jameis gets his chance to prove that he's
Also,
a better
let's
quarterback.
wait to see what Jameis does. Like he
Yeah.
might show why.
Thank you,
Russell
Titus.
Wilson-
Thank you.
We might see on Sunday why.
These guys on PMT talk about him like he's the greatest of all time.
I'm a process guy, not a results guy.
Okay.
And starting Jameis is the correct process.
T-Bob, you've played football at a very, very high level. You've probably seen, you've been a part of more pump-up speeches than all of us combined.
Yeah.
Would you be able to keep a straight face with the Jameis Winston pregame speech?
I
always it seems to work though. Like his teammates seem to enjoy the whole thing, but the rest of us like it, but it's because we're kind of laughing, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Before a big game, him eating W's and doing the whole thing. Are you like, hell yeah, I'm going to run through a wall, or you're just in the corner kind of laughing?
I think you're probably laughing a little
right?
bit. I mean, Gerald McCoy's talked about that, how sometimes he's just bro, I don't know what this dude's talking about right now.
I think when we see the pregame speeches, when we get Jameis mic'd up, we see it's the tip of the iceberg, right? And then there's so much more Jameis underneath the water that we don't see that the guys love.
Mark Ingram had a great clip where he said one of the pregame speeches, I think, started in prayer and ended with the Monday Night Football theme.
I love it. I love it.
How do you?
I was always too like one of those hardo get ready to kill and blood. Yeah. So I don't know, but here's the thing. You mentioned PMT being Jameis washed or
we love Jameis.
So if you're a New Orleans Saints fan, it's the exact same thing. And I don't know that many people can appreciate this outside looking in because who remembers the Jameis New Orleans Saints era? But I don't know that I have ever seen outside of Drew Brees and maybe my father a more beloved Saints quarterback than Jameis Winston.
He broke his back.
The streets love him.
He broke his back. He kept playing. He's had an unfair shake.
Everything hurts.
Listen, when he played that game in the snow last year, you remember that Thursday Night Football?
Yeah.
Where he saw snow
Had
for
so
the
much
first
fun.
time? I understood. I could identify with what Jameis was going through when he's like, oh my God, this is incredible. I get to play football in the snow on Thursday night for a national audience. And it's not just that, it's also how he plays. That's what's a big sigh of relief. That's what I love about Jameis. He throws the rock, and he's always going to take shots. Sometimes it might find a linebacker every now and again. But overall, he plays a very entertaining style of football.
Yeah, he led the league in air yards last year, average. He's going to chuck it. He takes all that optimism, he throws it downfield. Here's what Jameis said in his press conference yesterday when it was announced he would be the starting quarterback of the New York Football Giants.
I want fans to know that I'm going to do my best. You know, obviously I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to execute, have a surgical execution, and just play ball, man. Like, this is something I've been doing since I've been 4 years old, and I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm going to be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. Yeah, that's a Hamilton reference if y'all don't know. Yeah, 10-year reunion.
Yeah. Has it really been 10 years since Hamilton?
Wow.
I can't believe it. It feels
yeah,
like it
man.
was,
I don't know. Am I crazy? That makes me feel really old. Like, that makes me feel like I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Have you seen
the start of Hamilton doesn't exactly stick in my brain as like a seminal moment in time, but I don't even know what was going. Yeah, you could have told me it was 30 years ago. I don't know.
There's some diehard NFL football fans that have never heard of the play Hamilton. That now that Jameis sang it, they're like, I'm going to look into this Hamilton guy.
Help me understand. So we're contrasting Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. What makes Russell Wilson so grating to so many people, and Jameis Winston so charismatic and fun? When on the outside, if you just look at the surface, they both seem to have corny personalities, we'll say.
Yes.
And yet one guy is detested. His career is over. Yeah. And, you know, he's old, he's washed up, whatever. But it's also like nobody wants to be in a locker room with this guy, Russell Wilson. Whereas Jameis seems to be fun and people enjoy the antics, so to speak.
I don't exactly know how to explain it. I guess my brain kind of frames it through like Dungeons and Dragons terms, where, you know, you have a charisma skill. Yeah. And Jameis has like a 19 on charisma.
He's just got the riz.
Like he gets like +5 to all of his charismatic roles, whereas poor Russ, good guy. I mean,
great guy.
Everybody knows that guy in their life, right? Like they're objectively a very good person, but they just kind of annoy you.
Stephen Che.
And you're not going to be mean to him, because why would you be mean to anybody, much as somebody who's actually a good person, But God, they're just kind of grating. Maybe you don't want to hang out with them. It's kind of what, you know, I think we all probably fear people think about us when we lay our head down on the pillow at night. But Jameis, though.
Yeah, I think Russ is more like the copy of the original. Like, to me, Jameis feels more authentic.
That could be it.
Than Russ.
Authenticity definitely plays here. Yeah. But I do think that Russ is authentically a very positive and like good person. Like, they even asked him about, like, are you going to keep playing football? And he references the Bible. And he's like, look, there's enough troubles. Don't borrow. He essentially said, don't borrow tomorrow's troubles for today. Yeah. Which, I mean, I can appreciate that, right? I think we all can a little bit. But.
So when the news was announced, me and Big Cat, not to tell tales out of school here, we occasionally go back and forth with Jameis via text. Just pumping each other up. And we wished him good luck. And Jameis's quote was, guys, we're about to shock the world in the Big Apple. Thanks, guys. Trust all as well.
Wow.
Inside reporting. Inside reporting there, dude.
Jameis Winston plans to shock the world.
Wow. Big T, do you have faith that Jameis Winston will shock the world?
I don't know if this answers your question, but I think it answers Mark's. I don't get the whole thing. I don't get the Jameis thing.
I'm with Big T on this.
I don't understand.
Like,
I think people are pretending, to be honest with you. Like, I don't
enjoy his personality.
Yes.
You don't like the joy that he brings? Like, say what you want about the man.
No.
Bulian.
Yeah, he's a Bulian. You've never met him.
I have not. No.
You spend time in a room with Jameis Winston. You're walking out of that room being like, I think I'm hypnotized. I think I'm in love.
You didn't like any of his Super Bowl media run that he was on when they had him mic'd up running around New Orleans?
I don't know that I saw that, but
oh man, he was electric, dude. He was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's just I don't get it.
And to be fair, I don't think I was ever quite I don't get it. But when he's the quarterback of your team, it's I don't know. It's a different feeling. It's a fun feeling.
I like that he says he's gonna shock the world. That was the phrase he used. Exclusive. And we just assume that means he's gonna play well and win the game. When he could be like, I'm gonna throw 7 interceptions. Like that would shock the world as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if he plays a great game, that's not gonna shock me.
He didn't say one way or another what he meant by that. He just said, "I will shock the world." You will be shocked.
Yeah.
When you watch this game.
Yeah. Well, okay. So people always talk about the 30 touchdown, 30 interception season.
Yeah.
People also forget that was pre-LASIK.
Hey, he was blind.
He had LASIK. He was blind.
Out there playing quarterback,
he was
chucking
squinting. You could see him squinting during the game, and he couldn't see linebackers sometimes. That was a problem that we worked over. We worked through that. Now he can see. He's got probably better than 20/20 vision, and he's still got the cannon. He's got the arm. His teammates like him. I mean, we saw last year when he came in and he played well.
I mean, true or false? If you're the Packers, you're more scared today than you were yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I think these guys have
Wild card.
They've got Jameis Winston derangement syndrome.
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's sad to see people go through it.
There's
You
a
guys
lot
are
of that.
triggered. He triggers you. That's okay.
There's a lot of that going around. You're going to see. You're going to learn Sunday.
Yep.
Shout out Jameis. All right. I think we might be the only national sports show in the country that just opened with 10 minutes on Jameis Winston.
No, that's a good call though, because like we got to get the energy.
We
going.
got to chant
Yeah.
WWJD, guys. What would Jameis do?
Mm-hmm.
And he'd be positive and fun, and you should listen to PFT. And he would watch tonight's game. Patriots at Jets. This is an ultimate WWJD moment because you got to really love ball to want to lock in for this one. And I know we've had a lot of lopsided Thursday night matchups.
Yeah.
And I tried to add up like when the favorites have won. I think they're like 7-3. Remember, it was a little frisky there for a minute.
Sure.
Where you had the 3 upsets in a row with like the super injured Niners,
Giants.
the Giants beating the Eagles, and then you had the Joe Flacco Bengals out of nowhere getting the win over Jerry Steelers. Unfortunately, sorry, Jerry.
No, that's fine.
But the favorite team to come back here, and I don't know that I have ever seen a football team as bad as the New York Jets right now. And it almost starts with Justin Fields. Not almost. He has 4 games this year in which he's thrown for less than 55 yards.
Wow.
That's bad.
Oh my God.
So
And he's
on
making
a
20
2-game,
million.
so the Jets are on a 2-game winning streak, and this is the tone you take.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy.
And a bye. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went.
Don't want to face Aaron Glenn off a bye.
3 straight weeks they have not lost,
Yep.
and this is the tone we take.
It's all been downhill since he denied that kid for a picture.
What kid?
I don't remember this.
No?
No.
Wow.
See, what WWJD? Jameis won it.
A couple
He
years
take the
ago,
pick.
there was a kid, he went to an event, private access in the back, an autograph event, and got a bunch of autographs. Jalen Waddle, Tua, TJ's autograph, Lamar's autograph back there. And this kid went up to Justin Fields for a picture and pretty much got denied right to his face.
How old was the kid?
28, 29.
Is this kid in the room with us right now?
Yeah, that's.
Might be. But you guys made it right. You guys made up at the Super Bowl.
We made
right?
up at the Super Bowl, yes. It was very awkward, but we made up.
Listen, Justin Fields seems like a good guy, and
You put the Jerry Juju on him?
congratulations to him for making $20 million.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
$20 million guaranteed this year, $10 million guaranteed next year, even though it won't be back. I mean, 2-year, $30 million guaranteed to go 6 of 11 for 54 yards.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
It is sad though that you're
In a
burying
win,
the
in a
Jets.
win, by the way.
In a win.
In a win. Which I thought that was the point of the game.
This is what I
Win.
can't wrap my head around, though. 42 of the yards were from the one Brees Hall screen pass
It was a
touchdown.
dot. It was a dot. To be fair, he put that
Crazy.
thing in the best position for a catch and run.
You know how hard it is
Yeah.
to win football games in the National Football League?
True.
So hard.
Tell 'em.
And
True.
Justin Fields clapping his guys on as they return 2 kicks. That doesn't show up in the box score. They won the football game. Now, I as a Buckeye, I have to defend against Justin Fields
Fair.
at every turn. You focus on the lows. There have been a lot of lows. There have also been a lot of highs. He's had games this year where he's thrown for a lot of yards. We don't focus on those games. He
Has he? He had the one against the Steelers.
Cowboys, Bengals. He threw for like 250.
Yeah.
A couple touchdowns. Yeah, I don't know. The Jets are terrible.
Here it
The
is.
Jets are terrible.
Here it is, one
You have your
and done.
owner saying you're like the worst player in the history of football. I don't know, man.
How do you fix the Jets? I feel like they've tried everything.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I think they're doing it right now. I think we're watching the Jets get fixed. This is what they had to do. They traded away a lot of players. They got a ton of draft picks.
Yep.
And Jerry, my take is that we've discussed this in the past with some teams, but the Jets are in a position, not in this year's draft, but next year's draft. They've got, 2 first-round picks?
I think
Three
they have
three-
4. They have 4 or 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years.
So I think they've got 3 next year.
Yeah, so
and
5.
it's supposed to be, and I'm going off of like what 2 NFL film guys say on Twitter.
Smart.
It should be one of the best drafts of all time.
Wow.
Not this year, but next year. They should do the thing where they take 2 quarterbacks in the first round.
And then
Yeah,
Woody
I mean,
Johnson says they both suck and throws them both under the bus.
Yeah.
It's to fix the Jets, you need to sell the team. The owner is terrible. He's an atrocious owner. He's a bad person. They're never going to win as long as he owns the team. And I think that's pretty obvious.
Now, on the flip side of tonight's matchup, there's the Patriots. And, I have to do the Monday show with Dave here. He's out of control.
Yep.
And it looks like it's not going to get any better for anybody who doesn't like Patriot Dave, because if the Patriots win tonight, that'll be 8 in a row. There's only one other quarterback in Patriots history that's ever accomplished that. Tom Brady.
Oh.
And it seems like every single week there's another Drake May stat like that. And, I mean, you look at this Patriots team. What's the one glimmer that the Jets have? Breece Hall running the ball. Well, the Patriots have the best run defense in the NFL.
Yeah, they just gave up 50 yards to a running back for the first time last week.
Tight. Great.
First time all season.
Wow.
Pretty crazy, right? Now, I'm going to say something nice about Drake May here. Because I saw a graph. He is the best quarterback in the entire league throwing to his first read. That's pretty cool, right? Like, that's an awesome stat. He's the best maybe to ever do it throwing to his first read.
Interesting.
Insanely
What about the
accurate.
second read?
I don't know about that. I'm just saying first. I'm not knocking the guy. This is a compliment for him.
yeah.
But he's top right of the graph, the best to ever
Do
do.
you think he could read the second guy or third guy?
I don't know. Listen. I don't break down film. I go off a graph that I see, and when I see a guy in the top right, I'm like, that's good. That's a good. pick for that man.
Outlier good even.
Yeah.
One battle to watch tonight, if you really want to lock in on the game, the battle of the Wills. Will McDonald versus Will Campbell. Of course, last week, Jets winning. McDonald had 4 sacks in that game. If he can somehow repeat that, Will Campbell struggling a bit early on, coming on as of late. If you want to try to stop Drake May and somehow have this anemic Jets offense keep up, that would be somewhere to maybe look. Also, no Ramondre Stevenson for this game. So Travion Henderson going to be big. And because it's the Jets and nothing right can ever happen, no Garrett Wilson. He's been downgraded to out. So.
Yeah, that's a tough one for them to get over. Nothing makes sense sometimes in the NFL, and this is my doesn't make sense game. I think the Jets keep it closer than expected.
Yep.
I don't know that they win, but I'm going to take the Jets against, what is it, 10.5?
11.5.
11.5, even better. I love it. Yeah, Jets plus 11.5.
This is Any Given Thursday, and we're going to see. All right, guys, coming up next, we once again tap into PFT's pipeline of pipsqueaks. That's right. His barn of third graders and their curious minds have been at it once again, and they have come up with some queries for us to answer. Don't go anywhere.
Fields has more passing yards per game than Burrow this year, by the way.
What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool here on FS1. Hi, Mom. Shout out if you're watching. So PFT looks great today. He looks very cozy.
I feel cozy.
He has an all-black sweater on. He looks great. But, last week on Thursday was the national television debut of PFT's new hair.
It was, yeah.
The mullet. And you were very excited to show your mother the new hair.
Yeah, my mom she's watching right now. I just got a text from her during this break. What's up with your hair today? I think she missed last week's show. Yeah, Mom, got a mullet. So, it's kind of what you're looking at now. Looking forward to seeing you over Thanksgiving.
You get the hair dryer on that thing?
I just put a little dry shampoo in this morning. Yeah,
all right.
Feathered.
Yeah, it does look feathered a little bit.
Yeah. You ever see when killer whales go into captivity and their fins start drooping over?
God, it's so sad.
When the hair's poofed up like this, that means I'm ready to go. That means I'm all action.
Were you all on the Blackfish train when that documentary came out?
Everybody should do like a baby moon, but for SeaWorld. Before you watch Blackfish,
Yeah, because once you do, you're
go to SeaWorld one last time
Yep.
because SeaWorld rocks. And then after you watch that, you're like, I can't go back.
Jerry, have you ever been in the Shamu Splash Zone?
No. I've never been to SeaWorld.
Oh, my
either.
God, dude.
I don't know what Blackfish is.
It's a documentary about how sad it is to keep orcas in captivity, and it's just, it ruins it for you. But to PFT's point, ignorance is bliss, and before you know how sad it is, bruh, when you're in the splash zone, it is akin to a religious experience. Everybody's going, Shamu, Shamu, and then they splash the water on you. It's unbelievable, dude. It's like you're cheering for like an ancient Aztecian god.
It's cool. Me and Big T have been saying for the last few years, there needs to be a professional sports team named after killer whales or orcas. Think how awesome those uniforms would be, right?
Yeah. Wait, they're also like super smart and hyper dangerous predators.
Remember the movie Free Willy?
I love Free Willy.
Great movie.
Orca's
watch it to this day.
Gave us one of the best movie songs ever. The Michael Jackson one.
Are they the only apex predator that's not a team name? Really, anywhere?
We got the shark. Well, humans.
True.
Giants.
Well, but there's
good
but there are a lot of like
yeah.
there's a lot of Native American names. There's a lot of human warriors.
Yeah.
Spartans.
Yeah.
Vikings.
It's
Vikings. Hell yeah.
Various iterations of pirates.
Sure.
All right, let's go to see, these are the type of curious conversations that help to inspire young minds. And of course, PFT keeps a barn full of young third graders that love to ask us sports questions every Thursday.
Island, okay?
It's an island?
No, that's not.
I don't think it's not an island. It's a bar.
It's a peninsula.
Okay, it's a peninsula.
Yeah.
It's an archipelago.
Yeah.
Or is that just an island? Basically?
Chain of islands. Yeah.
All right. What questions have our young people come up for us this week? Ooh, weird sentence.
Yeah, we got some good questions this week. Shout out all the third graders.
I love that graphic, by the way, guys.
Great graphic. This is from Lane in Oxford, Mississippi.
Oh, what's up, Lane?
Lane says, forget about the money. Would you truly want to be the head coach for the Tennessee Titans for the next 5 years? In this hypothetical, you would not be allowed to quit and you would not get fired. You're stuck there for all 5 years. So let's just say you're making, I don't know, let's call it like $75,000 a year.
Yeah.
Would you want the job of coaching the Titans and everything that goes along with it?
Hell yes, dude.
You would?
Oh, bro. I'd be. They call me the great delegator, because I'd hire a coordinator, fully empower him.
Yeah.
You know, coordinators on both sides of the ball. I'd have an analytical clock guy hired up, fully empower him. I wouldn't touch front office responsibilities. I'd be the Jameis of head coaches. I would just be purely vibes, speeches, and hobnob around Nashville.
You'd be the CEO.
CEO, major CEO.
You get everything.
I empower my employees to make decisions.
You get everything that goes along with the job too, though. You get criticized in the press. You
Yeah.
got sports talk radio talking about you. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to like explain your decisions after games. I just don't think it would be that sweet of a gig, to be honest with you.
But as hopeless as the situation is, and I agree, it would start to wear on you. Year 2 or 3, you're like, we're going nowhere. We're still very bad. It's not like you're not in the public eye as much as the Jets, say, or as much as some of these other franchises that are very, very bad. Like you can kind of disappear a little bit in Tennessee, right?
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Like they don't, even if you ask me like the worst teams in the NFL, like the Titans don't even come to mind. They're so bad, they're so irrelevant. They don't even like pop up in my brain because it's not even a team that you're pointing and laughing at as much.
You don't remember
They
the
just kind
Titans.
I literally don't remember the Titans. I know, yeah.
What about you, Jerry?
Forget about the Titans.
Would you actually do it?
I think I would, just for the treatment you'd get on the side, like, you know.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
of
saying.
course.
You know, restaurants, everything else,
music.
dude.
Nashville's a great city.
Yeah,
you know?
Nashville.
Yeah.
Cool.
It would be so, and in this hypothetical, you know, you got the 5 years, you're not going to get fired. It would be so easy to free yourself of all that. It's like there's an old Family Guy joke where I think they're like trying to like hate on Matthew McConaughey, but he's just so like chill and likable. He's like, oh yeah, man, you know, I don't know, that was crazy. I made that movie. Like, you just be likable.
Having said all that,
Jameis.
I'm gonna need some money. You said put the money aside. I mean, because at a certain point, the criticism, some people are going to be like, I feel sort of bad for him. And then there's going to be a big group of people that's like, well, he's getting paid millions of dollars. And if I was sitting at home saying, I'm actually getting paid $75,000 to be a laughingstock of this entire city, that would kind of suck.
Or maybe you get a GoFundMe going.
Yeah.
Like people send you money.
Yeah.
Jerry, you'd also have to deal with guys like, no disrespect, guys like yourself that after a blown win might slide into the DM, say some not very nice things to you.
Yeah,
but
I'd have to
bro.
have DMs off.
Yeah.
What if you end up being good? What if you hire good coordinators or something and it works out? You hit on a quarterback randomly. Dude.
Shock the world, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Or
next
you get
up.
fired and coach the Patriots and have the best team in the NFL.
Okay, this comes from Mike in Newport News, Virginia. Design your starting offense in football using only dog breeds for the various positions.
Wow, I like this one.
What do you think?
I think quarterback's obvious.
Is it?
Say it on 3.
Okay,
1, 2, 3. German
Golden
Shepherd.
Retriever. Oh. I was in Golden Retriever.
Okay.
Positive vibes, kind of
Yeah.
a classic dog breed, all-American blonde quarterback.
Kind of like Jameis.
Yep.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes, major golden vibes.
I think the running back position, you'd probably go with either Pitbull. No, I got Pitbull as like my number 2 receiver. Almost like a Debo type guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the yak guy.
Pickens.
Yeah.
I mean, Pitbull, that is Pickens.
Yeah, I think I would go border collie at running back.
Really?
Yeah, or a quarterback.
I would
Greyhound,
say
wide receiver.
Can Greyhound run between the
Wide
tackles?
receiver.
Yeah,
I think it's more of a Jameer Gibbs type.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Greyhound's wide receiver 1.
you could do like, he's not going to be your RB1, but like a little whippet as like a Darren Sproles type,
that,
like
yeah.
kick returner. Like we'll use him in the screen game a lot.
Yeah. I got English Bulldog at fullback.
Where? Okay. Yes, Saint
They're
Bernard.
soft though. They're soft English Bulldogs.
English.
I know, that's what I was thinking. They look like they should
Yeah, they're
be
soft, though.
tough, but they're kind of like
Yeah.
inbred and broken.
Yeah. They're just a soft breed.
What about a Rhodesian Ridgeback? What y'all know about that? They hunt lions in Africa, Jerry. You ever seen
Never seen, no.
You ever seen a Rhodesian Ridgeback's canines?
No.
They're freaking huge.
What about the Belgian
Yeah, they have
That was my edge rusher.
Yeah.
Who?
Belgian Malinois.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know
It's,
about
Oh yeah. My buddy had one. He had to get rid of it.
It's like a Doberman adjacent kind of.
I think it's like a
never heard of these
shepherd.
dogs?
Yeah, it's like a German
No.
shepherd
Oh,
adjacent
Jones
dog.
has one.
I gotta look these up.
You got to keep these dogs active for like 16 hours a day. They'll go nuts.
What?
I
Yeah.
think cops use them, right?
Yeah, super smart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good edge rusher then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
Cane Corso.
I was thinking like I know this is offense, but for defense, I was thinking German Shepherd as like a linebacker, like quarterback of the defense.
So
a little more
smart.
strict, a little
They're
more
so
like
Yeah.
than retriever on the court. Who's playing on the lines though?
Okay, I got St. Bernard at right tackle.
Okay.
I got English Mastiff at left guard.
Okay. Yep.
And I got a Great Dane at left tackle.
I like that.
Get him
You
in
got to
like
be really tall.
A zone blocking scheme, get the Great Dane out in space, get him going downhill. I think that would be good.
It's a great question.
Maybe like a bulldog mutt, not like a purebred English bulldog, but at center, like a bulldog mutt. Center, you can be a little smaller. You're on a lot of combo blocks, low to the ground, like leverage. Yeah,
I got Mudd as my head coach. You can identify to every single player on the team a little
makes
bit.
sense.
Yeah.
Relate with everybody a little bit.
Special teams are very important in a football
Yeah.
game. And we got
3 phases.
We can't just neglect that. Like
Who's kicking?
who's kicking, who's holding.
Okay,
You don't want to box the hole.
Chihuahua could hold. I feel like I would. Well, I don't know.
for the visual, I think a corgi holding would be fun.
Oh my God!
It'd be great. An awesome hold.
No, that should be the kicker, like the thick kicker from Mizzou who plays
Oh, yeah.
somewhere
Wait,
now.
he's with the Niners.
Rams.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, Rams now.
Yeah,
He just got
He's
upgraded.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's back. He is pretty short and portly, isn't he?
He's stout.
Yeah, he's stout. He's a corgi. It's a great
Yes.
call. He's a corgi. 6 foot 245.
Love that.
Oh my
That's what
God.
all kickers should look like.
He's a little square.
Penn State's got a beefy kicker, by the way. I noticed that this year. Have you?
Somehow that went under the radar.
Yeah.
Punter, kicker,
Yeah.
massive. I don't know. And well, I guess nobody thinks about Penn State too much anymore.
I think
With all that-
kickers, I was going to say, I think all kickers should be either, like Titus said, 250 pounds, 6 feet, or the opposite, like 5'7", 112 pounds.
Yeah.
Like kicking barefoot, vaguely
Yeah.
European last name.
That like your uncle gets angry when he sees him on TV. Like the
Yeah.
kicker comes out, he's like, that guy, oh!
I mean, you just perfectly described Blake Groupie.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Yes,
Saints kicker. He looks like an elf from Santa's workshop.
he does.
PFT, with all that said, do you think little Mike from Newport News should be around dogs? Maybe should he have pets?
I think everybody should have dogs. Yeah, what's the worst thing that you can do with a dog? A dog's great for you. I don't understand the downside.
Unconditional love.
Yeah.
Out of those little guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to my dog. By the way, guys, my dog's fully alive. He's good to go.
Oh.
Remember how he almost died a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fully recovered.
Fully
That's
alive.
awesome. Fully alive.
Put out the
Hell
graphic.
All right, next question from a third grader here. This comes from Sam in Palo Alto, California. Which type of professional sports coach is most likely to be replaced by artificial intelligence first?
I think there's an easy answer for this.
I have an answer. You go ahead.
Well, no, I pre-read the question, so I don't want to give
What do you
away
mean
my
by
answer.
type?
Like, what sport?
What sport?
Oh, which sport?
Yeah, what sport?
Are we gonna do on 3 again?
Yeah, let's do on 3. Everybody.
Okay. You kind of
1, 2, 3.
baseball.
Ball.
Oh wow.
Wow, I heard baseball, which was that was my answer.
Yeah, gotta be
The
baseball.
job of manager you can do if you just have numbers.
Yes.
You're thinking about it wrong. their job is not to be a tactician. It's to be a manager of egos in the clubhouse.
Right, during the season, I understand that.
So you actually need, it's counterintuitive. The one that should be replaced first is the one that has the most in-game decisions to be made.
Okay.
Like if you built an AI model that was good enough, it can tell you what you should run on 3rd and 6. But
Right.
it can't solve issues in the clubhouse.
But
you got a lot of. Sorry, go ahead.
I think the question was which is most likely to be replaced first. I think that baseball would try it first.
Yeah.
Baseball would definitely try it first. I think you make a strong argument,
Yeah.
T. I still think, though, I mean, if you're talking about egos on a football team, it's even more human beings to try to manage and whatnot. How about this?
And not just egos, but you gotta manage like tweaks of injuries. Like your running back kind of rolled his ankle and he's kind of hobbling, and it's like, you got to feel out like, does he still have the juice?
Yeah.
Brian Daboll going to the blue tent and being like, get it back out there.
Yeah. AJ Brown scores 2 touchdowns and he's still upset. You got to figure out how to talk him off that ledge. Like,
there's a lot of
AJ.
those nuances. I got an outside the box one. What about swimming? What about a swimming coach? Just like, it shouldn't be that hard to coach someone to just.
You could train
swim fast.
you could train an AI model to watch the film, see what they're doing wrong, spit out, here's what you need to
be like,
do
hey,
better.
swim faster.
Yeah. Or just like, hey, this morning you're going to swim 5 more laps than you did yesterday.
Okay, kind of in that same vein, I was wondering, like, what do soccer managers do?
Oh.
They look cool as hell.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, they're super sexy. Yeah. They always look cool. I love when, like, the ball comes over to them and they like field it all clean and whatnot. But like, I don't know. The in-game management, it feels like they just kind of like push
You're the
and
one
yell.
German guy that smells his fingers.
Yeah.
You got to program the AI to do that. You think AI can do that?
That guy rocks.
Yeah.
That guy got caught on the sidelines so many times, putting his hands all over the place. All over the
Armpits
place.
and then-
Just ripping them. Yeah.
I had a coach that was a big finger smeller, like pick and smell. Yeah, middle of team meetings too.
That's weird.
Up there in front of everybody, pick and then in the middle of talking. It was wild. Who among us?
That's a football guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, AI can't replicate that.
Yeah.
That's not in their code.
All right, did y'all see the AI woman robot walking around the other day?
Oh, no.
Scary stuff. Jordan from Chicago, Illinois. PFT, will you give Jerry $1,000 if he can name one United States Senator?
Yeah, single current United States Senator. Now, Jerry won it last time. We did a parlay on Sunday. Neither of the legs hurt for $1,000.
2, 1.
Okay, clock starts now. 30 seconds on the clock. One U.S. Senator.
Obama.
Come on.
Look at Big T.
Come on, Jake.
Look at Big T. Get a camera on Big T right now.
Senator, governor.
You got this, buddy. Come on.
I was gonna say the guy from Florida, but he's the governor. AOC.
I thought you might say that. That's why I didn't say congressperson.
Hillary Clinton. No.
Former.
Oh, Jerry.
Sorry. It's a tough break.
Damn.
It's a tough break.
Can you give me one?
I mean,
Well, I'm not gonna win it. I just want to know a couple.
John Ossoff, Chuck Schumer, Tammy
Bernie's still a
Duckworth.
senator, huh? He's been a senator for 8 years.
Bernie's still doing it, yeah.
My instinct
I was
to
gonna say
Cubs.
AOC. I was gonna say AOC.
Yeah, I figured that you would know AOC.
Not the worst guess in the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say AOC.
As an Italian man, you appreciate AOC.
Did you see the news?
I can't wait. No.
I have not seen the news, no.
Italian births are down.
Yeah,
Wait, why?
Jerry was talking about that because he thinks that all Italian men like himself, they're attracted to Latino women. Like his Jerry.
They're starting to phase out
Jerry.
the Italians now.
But if you have your children are still Italian though, no?
50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But you count towards Italian births, no? Or are you saying you don't?
I do.
Okay. Yeah.
But I
So
mean,
maybe y'all are just having less
Italian
sex.
men don't go for Italian women.
correct. That's dead.
Oh.
That's no more. You don't see that no more.
Oh, no.
Starting with Jerry.
Yeah.
So who are the Italian women going for? They still want the Italian men.
They want them, but they
but
can't.
they
have
don't
them.
have them.
They can't have
Oh,
them.
my God.
I think the Italian women are going for Asian men now.
Oh, that's what's up?
I think so. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think we're going to need some more sociological research into this topic. Production, if you want to get on that and get us some numbers, that'd be excellent.
Yeah.
Coming up next, here on Wake Up Barstool, it's time to talk some basketball, guys. Nico Harrison finally fired. The Morris twins picking a fight with the Jokic brothers. Who will win? Talk about it next on FS1. FS1. God, Carson annoys me so bad. Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome back to FS1 here on Wake Up Barstool. Reverse. Let's talk a little NBA. Nico Harrison finally fired. I don't fully understand the dynamics of the timing and why it finally came about now, but the Mavericks choosing to move on. I got to say,
he's playing Cooper Flag at point guard, so they're like, we got to fire the GM.
Let's get him.
Also, yeah, all the guys, everybody's hurt. So they had to, I agree with you. It is like Nico Harrison should have been fired. He should have been fired long ago. It is weird that they were like, let's keep him. Let's give him time. Mm-hmm. And then the time they gave him was like 12 games. And they're like, wait, this might have been a bad trade, as it turns out.
I think it was also
what everyone said from the start.
It was also like Luka playing really well right now.
Yeah.
The more points he was scoring, the more likely it was that Nico was going to get fired right now. And the way that it broke with like 30 minutes before he was going to get fired.
Yeah.
When Shams put out, Nico Harrison is expected to be fired during his 10 a.m. meeting. And he tweeted that out at 9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
That's too much time on the clock for Nico Harrison to do something stupid.
Does the GM ever tell the owner what he's going to do? He has to, right?
Yeah. I assume that was a
This
conversation.
is a little on the owner too, then.
So there's a lot of ideas out there that maybe Nico basically got told to make this move.
Oh.
I don't know what's true or not on it.
Well, I mean, it's such a shocking trade that the only thing that makes sense in your brain as you like really sit down and think about why he would do this is that ownership wanted to save money somehow. There were theories of like they want to move out of Dallas and like, you know, everyone's coming up with all these theories because all of them make way more sense than like I was looking at Luka Doncic and I said to myself, I don't want him on my basketball team.
Because I think, but before we get into the theories, trading Luka Doncic remains the single most infuriating move that I think I've ever seen as a sports fan. Like, and as someone who's a fan of a small market NBA team, it can be a miserable experience. And yet, you had the guy. You had the team. It wasn't even like when the Pelicans had like Anthony Davis and we still sucked for the majority of the time, or the Zion Williamson thing's been a disaster. Like, it was all there, and you blew it up for nothing. It doesn't even, it makes zero sense in retrospect. Like, it's one of those grievous wounds that I think can, and this is hard to do, I think it can break your fanhood.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It will literally break your back, and you will never come back to the team for the pain that you feel.
Yeah, David Stern stepped in when the New Orleans franchise tried to do that back in the day.
Yep.
Tried to trade Chris Paul, right?
Yep. And he stepped down and vetoed it, so Chris Paul wouldn't go to the Lakers.
Which again is why the mind might start filling in some blanks here and trying to figure out like, okay, so if that's what they're doing, if maybe they're turning fans away, so then they can blame it on the fans when they move in 5 years. Is that like a plan? I don't. This is where your mind goes because again, nothing. Taking it at face value does not make sense. But then maybe ultimately that is the explanation. Is Nico Harrison's just a bozo?
So absurd that conspiracy is the most logical explanation.
Right.
Because, there was talk of them maybe trying to get to Vegas. There was talk of them building this new stadium with a casino attached.
Right.
And it was going to be, sports gambling was going to get legalized in Texas. All that stuff. All of that got shut down. It's...
And now I'm seeing that they're floating the idea of trading Anthony Davis after they traded for Anthony Davis. Who, by the way, can I just say this quickly? Like, I think the trade was bad. I think Nico Harrison is deserving of being fired and ridiculed endlessly for this. I still want to push back a little bit. That Anthony Davis has been kind of turned into a punchline in all of this. Anthony Davis has been a winner at every level he's played. He is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I love the guy. He had one of the greatest college basketball seasons ever. He's won an NBA championship where he was, I know LeBron is LeBron, but like Anthony Davis was arguably the better player.
Well, he shot
for long stretches for all those Lakers teams. And he's just been turned into a punchline, which in large part is because he's not available to play and he's hurt all the time. But the guy is unbelievably talented, and I hate that this is where he's landed in his career, where he's just now the guy that, like, can you believe they traded Luka for him?
It's just he. Again, you mentioned the availability, though. You're talking to a man that has 5 Anthony Davis jerseys at home. When I had my first child.
That's too many Anthony Davis jerseys.
It's way too many Anthony Davis jerseys. When I had my first child, the first night back from the hospital, I put baby Alice in a baby AD jersey and gave her a little stuffed AD doll. Like I was in love with this man. And and it's not his fault. I mean, it's really ownership's fault for the most part. But yeah, some of the availability stuff. Maybe. But I mean, whatever. Now I'm going through Zion. That's even worse. But
would they be the most electric team in sports if they had Luka, Cooper Flag, and Jalen Brunson?
That's right. Because they had
the Jalen Brunson thing.
I don't think Brunson and Luka could play together. Like the current iteration of both of them would not. They both love having the ball.
Only one ball.
Only one ball. Yeah, classic. Only one ball.
But your point stands.
Yeah.
They've
gotten rid of a lot.
Yeah, I mean, all the videos of like Luka and Jalen like cutting it up in the Mavs. Again, if you're a Mavs fan, you're so mentally abused at this point that you got to just be, I'm done. Maybe Cooper Flag.
And especially like right now, when you watch the Mavs, the one thing they need more than anything is a guy who can just have the ball in his hands and make plays, like a point guard type guy. They had Brunson, and
they did the Family Guy mystery box logic.
Yeah,
a boat's a boat. The mystery box should be anything. It could even be a boat.
If they had Luka, if they had Jalen, and they had Kyrie, all at the same time, that would not be a very good basketball team, but they'd be a lot of fun to talk about.
By the way, the funniest thing that could happen in all of this is that the Mavs do get healthy, like everybody, which like whatever. We're living in a fantasy land, but this is my fantasy idea: is that everybody gets healthy and the Mavs actually are awesome after
Nico
like Nico somehow gets vindicated. Like Kyrie comes back and Anthony Davis comes back, and they do turn into a juggernaut, and that would be very funny.
And okay, so other NBA topics to get to here. The Thunder look incredible, Marky Mark. I know you have some feelings on the Thunder. Are the Thunder, I mean, look, are they just for the next 10 years, is it just Thunder and Spurs? Like what are we looking at here?
Well, I mean, it does sort of feel that way right now. The Thunder are 12-1, obviously the defending champ. The playoff run, though, last year, I mean, SGA said as much. Like, they weren't as dominant. They were dominant in the regular season. I think the totality of the season, you look at that, you're like, that was one of the better teams of all time or whatever. But, the Nuggets took him to 7. The Pacers took him to 7. They very easily could have tripped up last year in the playoffs. So I think if you're a fan of another franchise hoping that the Thunder aren't as dominant as it seems they are, you just look at last year and you're like, they were close. And by the way, the Nuggets are way better than they were last year. Jokic, did you see what the line he put up last night?
No.
Oh, like 55. Big T, find that for 55-16 and something, 55-12 and 6 or something like that. Jokic is playing unbelievable basketball.
So this kind of reminds me, I forgot about the Nuggets' own insane Game of Thrones behind the scenes-ness last year where Malone gets fired like right a week before the playoffs.
Right.
Yep. So I haven't paid attention to that situation in a while. Have they, did the GM end up going as well? Like, have they resolved all that? Obviously, they're playing well.
I don't know that, actually. Yeah.
He had 55, 12, and 6 on 18 of 23 shoots in 34 minutes.
Yeah, I think he outscored the Clippers in the second half.
Yeah. And then the Nuggets bench is a lot deeper. So, like, it does feel right now, I would understand if you're not really a basketball person and you're just kind of observing the NBA, you're popping in and out. I would understand the thought that, like, what's the point? The Thunder are going to win it. But I don't know if you can necessarily say that yet. At the same time, they're 12-1 and defending champs. And
speaking of winning it, oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
Look at that,
11-6. 34 minutes.
Shout out Ryan Russillo.
Crazy.
I think that's a personal Russillo picture.
Is that really?
Yeah.
That's a genuine.
Came from his Twitter.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Our coworker here.
Boots on the ground, Russillo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of Jokic, though, he's been in the news lately. Mm-hmm. I'm sure y'all have seen this, but the Morris twins popping off on the podcast front a little bit, which we love to see. Love podcasting here at Barstool Sports. But the Morris twins basically saying they would beat up the Jokic brothers.
Insane.
If it came to a street fight. I think I understand how they arrive here.
Sure.
Because they are huge. You know, he's like, I'm 6'10", 280. Like, and they have that alpha athlete belief. But bruh, You're talking. You're talking about Serbians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about 7 foot, 300-pound plus Serbs. No way, dude.
Yeah, I gotta lean towards the Serbs, but this is why you gotta be careful. We do appreciate podcasting, but you should have a license to podcast because if you're gonna say something like this, there can't be ramifications for it. For your own protection, I would leave it to the pros. I'm gonna take the big Serbs. Listen,
Yeah.
they've seen
I
some
am as
stuff.
well, yeah.
They've seen some stuff. They'd probably do it. You know, remember when Cam Newton got in that fight and he didn't lose his hat? He like beat up 4 guys.
That's-
and
yeah.
got
Oh,
the
yeah.
hat on.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what the Jokic brothers would do with cigarettes. they would beat them up and still be smoking.
I have a Serbian brother-in-law. Shout out Dragan, and it's an intense culture, man. Do you know how sports crazy they are too? He's a Partizan fan. Have you ever watched Partizan versus like Red Star? That's with like all the
yeah.
flares
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and the
Yeah.
smoke bombs
Yeah.
and like riots and I believe my understanding is that a lot of the criminal underworld is kind of run through these
Yeah.
like sports gangs. It's just different.
Those European basketball games look insane.
They're incredible.
It looks like every single person in the crowd is a dude. First of all, they're all like 25 to 45 years old.
Yeah.
Every single person in the crowd. There are no kids, no women. Just like dudes looking for a fight.
Do you think we live in the world of like fake entertainment fights, right? Which, by the way, I think Jake Paul's going to fight Anthony Joshua.
Seen that.
Is that real?
I seen it yesterday.
It's on the edge of being finalized
Can I just say, I think I'm done with boxing.
because they've
Every-
gone. Have they jumped the shark?
I love it when we get an actual heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
I'll watch that. I feel like 90% of boxing matches are like a Paul brother against some old guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson fighting some Twitch streamer. Like boxing, it's in a bad state right now. And I think the old school boxing guys would agree with me.
Oh, I think the old school boxing guys probably are just beside themselves. Because you're right, it's become a joke. But
The Mayweather era.
But
was
I
bad,
mean,
too.
but Jerry,
Yeah.
We would all fall into the trap of buying the Mayweather fight.
Yeah,
It was just kind of
those are
like
bad.
just kind of dancing around out there, and you're like, what the hell is this?
but like, I mean, I kind of want to watch Anthony Joshua. Jake
Yeah,
Paul
I mean, I
fight,
want to watch it.
you know?
I mean, I'm probably still gonna watch.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hate myself for doing
watching,
it. Yeah. Or feel so ashamed afterwards. Yeah.
I feel like they just missed the boat when you had. I mean, Jerry, you're a boxing guy, right?
I like boxing.
What was
yeah.
the one we just had? That was good. I watched that. The one,
Canelo
what's
and
it?
Crawford.
Yeah, that
Crawford,
one.
yeah.
Canelo Crawford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, real fights remain
real
the
fight.
sweet science.
They're starting
still
to.
awesome.
So boxing for like the last 7-8 years, there was no like big fights. You know, now they're starting to get. We had the Canelo Triple G and whatnot, but like now they're starting to get these super fights put together.
That's what I'm saying, but like, why did we? Because we never got like what would have been. I mean, we got Fury Wilder, but you never got like Fury Joshua or what were some of the other ones they were trying to set? I don't know.
Fury Wilder fights, those were good.
Those were awesome.
Yeah. I
Three of them,
like
right?
watching.
I'll never forget Fury coming back from the dead.
Yeah.
And then that next fight where he was just in the best shape of his life and
Yeah.
insane and dominant, the Gypsy King.
I'll never forget Wilder saying he lost because all the heavy stuff he was wearing on the walk.
Yeah, the walk.
And his walk was like a mile.
Yeah, he walked like a mile with like a weighted vest, essentially. Yeah. It was like I was gassed by the time the fight started.
All right, coming up in hour 2 of Wake Up Barstool, guys. Look, we got a lot to get to. We still have Jersey Jerry's 2 a.m. thoughts. We got the Big Tease from our guy Big T. He's going to win you some money this week. And still got to talk more football coming up, both NFL and college varietals. And my favorite segment of every week, we got Kate's Thursday Night Football Roast. Don't go anywhere. More Wake Up Barstool on FS1. Hey guys, welcome back to Wake Up Barstool here on FS1. It's hour number 2. WWJD, what would Jameis do? He would start for the New York Football Giants and shock the world. Jer, we got to talk about the Steelers.
Yeah.
So, I think me and Jeremy were talking, our wonderful producer Jeremy, were talking at the show the other day, just general NFL talk. And I'll ask you this. Has there ever been a more, especially this late in the season, has there ever been a more dead division leader than the Pittsburgh Steelers? Like, boys, there's 1,000% no way they're winning the North.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it looks bad. If you ask me right now, I'm out. I can get back in very easy, though. I mean,
What does it take?
2 back-to-back wins. 7-4. I'm back in.
Okay, so back-to-back wins or 2 sets of back-to-back wins?
No, just back-to-back. 7-4.
Okay.
I'm pretty much almost back.
Okay.
They're in a bad spot right now.
All right, so yeah.
It's
we're
because
good.
you have to reach a point where the Ravens' schedule doesn't look so easy anymore.
Correct. And
And
if
once you
Burrow
get to that
comes
point-
back, that's big for the Steelers as well.
Why?
Because they'll still have to play the Ravens twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
But PFT kind of made the point off air earlier.
Yeah, the losses that the Bengals are having aren't because of Joe Flacco. They're having the same losses they had with Burrow. I know Burrow's a better quarterback, yes.
The spark
obviously.
is, you gotta get a spark though. Maybe that switches.
The spark, yeah.
I mean, Jair, that doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a tough schedule down the stretch. You know, it's not easy.
And,
Bears are a good football team right now.
Sunday night was tough. Sunday night was
tough. Was very tough.
tough.
Rodgers looked.
He looked bad. He looked really bad. It's the worst I've seen him look as a Steeler.
I mean, there's 2 things that are undefeated, and Rodgers kind of suffering from both.
Rabies.
Unfortunately, right now. Actually, yeah. Have you ever seen how rabies causes hydrophobia?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Scary
No
stuff.
cure.
Scary
No
stuff.
cure.
You ever seen hydrophobia?
No.
You can't consume water. It like touches you and you start to like seize. And,
Really?
like,
What is it like? What has rabies? Like a possum or something?
Yeah, possum, raccoon could have rabies.
I think
bats.
squirrels can have rabies.
Yeah, dogs can have them.
Did you know that I believe that armadillos have been linked to leprosy?
Yep.
I used to be so
They're
scared.
not
of-
armadillos around here though.
Armadillos give you leprosy?
I want to say linked because I don't want to spread too much misinformation here. But I don't know about y'all. I grew up and I have faith and whatnot, personal faith. But like, I grew up in a very Christian household, Christian school, meant a lot of Bible study. I used to be terrified of leprosy.
A lot of leprosy in the good book.
Every
lot of leprosy.
every single night, I would pray not to get
Yeah.
leprosy.
Get
What is
stuff
it?
falling off.
Have we solved it?
Your like digits start to fall off and like your skin deteriorates and whatnot, and it's very contagious. So they used to have these leper colonies where they would make all the people who had leprosy go live together.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a leper. Yeah.
When's the last time a case of it?
So it still exists in some form or fashion because in college my wife actually did an entire photojournalist project on a leper colony in Baton Rouge.
Wait, a leprechaun?
Yeah.
You say a leper?
leper colony, a colony of lepers.
Yes, not a leprechaun.
By the way, you said a leper colony, and it sounded like a leprechaun.
Yeah.
200,000 new cases a year, Jer.
200,000.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
More, yeah. Now with
There are 200,000 lepers right now, probably.
But
Roughly
this is
200,000.
worldwide. This is worldwide, and it looks like Brazil, India, and Indonesia
No kidding.
are kind of the hot spots.
do we have a treatment, or is it still just like send them off to an island?
I need production to keep feeding me answers.
Yeah. now I'm worried.
Yeah.
Multi-drug therapy over 2 to 3 years doesn't cure leprosy wholly,
Should we
but
do a
it seems like
telethon
it
for
can,
Yeah, I think we should.
it seems like it can kind of pause the advance a little bit.
Wow.
So watch out for rabies. No
Yeah.
cure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And confirmed there is a linkage with armadillos and leprosy. They can carry
Wow.
it.
So don't lick an armadillo if you see it in the wild.
Yeah, do y'all think the Bills bounce back this week?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think they do. I think that Buffalo will figure it out. But if I was a Bills fan, I'd be thinking about panicking.
Dangerous Bucs team.
Yes.
Desperate Bucs team after
Are you
last
still
Sunday.
friends with Josh, or you haven't talked about him much this year?
With Josh, no, I love Josh.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
Josh, great player. Yeah. I think last week was tough against the Dolphins. Like they didn't really do anything right.
Yeah.
But they're going to be at home again, and I feel like we got one of these weird jerseys that they're going to wear this weekend. We got a promotional jersey. I think it's the all-white thing that they're doing.
Again, another whiteout?
Yeah, it's going to be a whiteout up in Buffalo, and I don't know. What's the weather? I'm going to base my pick on this game entirely on the weather.
Does it become a functional advantage if you do whiteout in the snow, or is that harder for Josh Allen to see the receivers?
I think he knows.
That's harder for the defense to see the receiver. Yeah, it's a great question.
I think it's harder for the defense to see the running back.
Yeah.
True. Well, it's kind of harder for everybody to see anybody.
Yeah.
It's just hard.
It's hard for the referees to see you committing penalties.
You know what it's best for is the kickoff. Have the guy lay down.
The old Sean Payton.
Yeah, have a guy lay down in the end zone and then do the throwback.
Yeah.
It looks
Especially
like
if it's a white guy wearing the white uniform.
Yeah.
laying down in the snow.
If
to
the
be
Bills
fair-
sign a white guy this week, we'll know what they're going to use him for.
You know, you could always go white sleeves, white gloves as well.
Sure.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
you could just do the white leggings. No, it looks like it's cold with a chance of snow.
Okay, then Bills. Easy.
Easy, Bill.
Have the Bills earned the right to be a team that we assume is just going to figure it out? The Chiefs have, but I feel like the Bills and the Ravens have been two teams, and the Ravens are playing well lately. But I find it interesting that they're both like they'll be fine. They'll figure it out. Despite their playoff, I wouldn't even say struggles, but it's just like, you know, Mahomes owns the AFC.
When like Allen plays incredible, it's just
Can these two teams that have never made a Super Bowl can they coast like this through the regular season? And
So-
is that a good mindset to have?
I think the
Ravens is a little bit different. The Ravens have had
can
injuries.
because Lamar's the best regular season quarterback I've ever seen, and when it comes to winning, and their defense is actually great now. Like they were giving up 35 a game. The last 4, they've given up like 15 or something. Here's a question though that Jared crafted yesterday. Which good team's offense, which is struggling, we say good team here, is most likely to fix the issues? You could throw the Steelers in here. You could throw the Bills in here, the Broncos, the Eagles, the Packers. You know, these are all teams with great winning records whose offenses have been very hit or miss.
Yeah.
Which one do you have the most faith in there?
I think there's an easy one. Out of those that you just listed, Eagles.
I think Eagles, they're so talented. You just assume.
The Eagles should be blowing every team out.
Yeah.
They should. They've got a great quarterback. They've got a great running back, great wide receivers, the best offensive line in football, an awesome tight end. That's every position.
Right.
Yeah.
Every position they're great at, and it seems like they get in these ruts and they get in these funks, and then it gets frustrating for all the players on that offense because they know that they should be great. So I'm assuming that they're going to do something to figure it out.
Well,
But that goes back to the point I was making. I think if you've won a Super Bowl, then I trust that you'll figure it out. I trust that the Chiefs will figure it out. I trust that the Eagles will figure it out. I don't know if I can necessarily just trust that the Bills. We'll just trust
so
the
let's
Bills.
take the Eagles out of there because they are the easy answer.
Yeah.
Because like also Jalen Hurts is the ultimate. You know, Bruce Lee says like be like water, adapt to the container that you're in. Like Jalen Hurts can do whatever he needs to do on any given game day to find a way to win. You can't necessarily say that about any of the other teams on this list. No. Who do you trust the least out of this group?
Probably the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, be like ayahuasca, which is a little bit different.
A little more wild.
You can expand your horizons outside the glass a little bit. I think that, and I'm saying that I don't really trust the Steelers because I think that what we see from the Steelers is exactly who they are and who they're going to be. And they're going to win some games. Their defense is going to make some plays. They'll have games where they look good on offense a little bit, but I wouldn't say that I trust them, Jim.
No, once it comes to playoffs, if they make the playoffs, this is a one and done type of team. The way it looks today.
Now, did y'all see the Broncos stat that's making the rounds?
About Bo Nix?
No, which one's this?
If you look at Bo Nix's stats since he's gotten into the league, compare them with Patrick Mahomes, Bo Nix looks like a better quarterback.
No way. Is that right?
Yeah, but that's stats.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, here's a stat. The Broncos lead the league in punts. They're 8-2. Yeah, they lead the league in punts, dude.
Sometimes you got to punt to win. Iowa wins a lot of football games too, you know?
Sean Payton wants the offensive wunderkind. Now getting it done with an elite defense. The Broncos defense is good enough where, I still trust them. What about the Packers? So our producer Jeremy's a big Packers fan, and so I was asking him yesterday, do I have to take you off the case? Are you too close to this? Is that why, or is he legitimate in throwing the Packers into this grouping?
I'm an owner of the Packers, so I have to recuse myself also.
Okay, so give me your gun and badge. You have to sit out.
I should sit out, but I will say that it appears that Tucker Kraft was the straw that stirs the drink.
And you can't stir without the straw.
You can't. You can swirl.
You'd shake it up a little bit.
I know, but then you end up with clumps of electrolytes, and it never quite gets like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
The Bills, though, I do think that maybe this is just a different approach, where they've gone into a lot of postseasons with all the expectations of the world. They've looked like juggernauts, and then they've struggled to get over Patrick Mahomes. This year, it's like if the Bills go to the playoffs looking like this, I don't think anybody's going to say the Bills are the favorite to win the Super Bowl again. So maybe
that's what they need.
Try to sneak up on the Chiefs. Yeah.
Sneak up on the Chiefs. They'll never see them coming.
I'm just hoping against hope that Big Cat's inevitability parlay doesn't come true. And then somebody, it was just
yeah.
bet the Chiefs to win the championship, bet Ohio State to win the championship. I need something else.
So I took that parlay too. I
wouldn't
added
mind.
some stuff to it. I've got Dodgers to win the World Series. I call it the nothing ever happens parlay.
Okay, the time is a flat circle.
Yeah, Dodgers win the World Series. Check. Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Ohio State wins the college football championship. Scotty Scheffler wins the Masters. Oklahoma City Thunder win the NBA championship.
I mean, there you
And
go.
I will be a very rich man. You'll never see me
What are
again.
the odds on that? Do you remember?
I'll look it up.
Have we always been this way with sports? But it feels like we're living in a you just assume teams are going back to back situation. I don't know if it's always that way or if I'm just starting to notice it, but like it does. Like we talked about earlier with the Thunder, where we're 13 games into the season, you're like, it's gonna be the Thunder again.
I think
the whole baseball season was that way with the Dodgers, and they actually did go back to back.
And against
it's
all
weird because it
odds.
feels like there's so much parity in all these sports as you're watching. Like the NFL, that's kind of the story of the year so far. But there is just like a sense of inevitable repeating of what we've already seen.
I
in
think
like basically
it's,
every sport.
It's like the way that we talk about sports now is if you don't win a championship, you're a bum. Like you're a fraud. So that means that the only team that we think is actually good is the one that ends up winning.
Yeah, I
After it's
hate
all
that
said and
too.
done.
It seems I don't know. Maybe that's not. I don't understand the kind of worldview context on sports, but it feels very American to me that it's either ring or bust, and you throw everything else out, and that's why you end up with KD and whatnot. All right, when we get back here on Wake Up Barstool, guys, don't go anywhere. We got more coming up. We got Jersey Jerry's 2 a.m. thoughts. We got Kate's Thursday Night Football Roast and Big Tease.
300 to win 140,000. So not even as good as Jerry's probably.
Start your Saturday strong as Michigan clashes with Northwestern at a special venue, guys, historic Wrigley Field. It all starts with Big Noon kickoff at 10 a.m. Eastern live from the heart of Chicago. Then it's Michigan Northwestern, Big Noon Saturday, only on Fox. Oh, God, that's going to be great. Also, Barstool College Football Show, going to be out there. Go check them out this weekend. Way to go, Carson. You just hit the camera.
We're shaking right
Just
there.
making everybody
shaking.
sick. Take a lap, dude. Leave the studio. Leave the studio. Carson's my Toby. He just annoys the hell out of me.
No Vigley.
Can't believe
that's
we
what
ever
they're
had-
calling
Yeah, no Vigley.
Vigley?
Yeah.
That game's going to be so interesting. Big T, real quick, I'm going to throw in a little college football here that we don't have on the docket. This game, right now, you look at the Big Ten, we got 3 playoff teams, right? Really, the only ones that have a chance would be USC to maybe jump in that mix. They got a big game coming up this Saturday, followed by Oregon game. And then Michigan's technically still alive here.
I've been saying this. People aren't talking about them because they had 2 losses relatively early and then have kind of just coasted. They beat Ohio State every single year.
Yeah.
So if they get to that game, 9-2, I mean, we'll see what happens. I would pick Ohio State to win, but I've said that
They do beat them every year.
Yeah,
If
we
you look
said
at the
every
history of that rivalry, every single year, going back decades.
Yes.
Would this be
Michigan
worse?
wins.
Would this be worse than last year?
No, I mean, no.
The ring rules
but
all.
also, like last year kind of sucked because now moving forward, because when you lose to Michigan and win a national championship, it does kind of highlight that like maybe the game doesn't matter as much as you make it out to be.
I just want to see.
I don't know. I'm the wrong guy to ask.
Yeah, but you want some golden pants, though.
Sure.
No golden
sure.
pants for an entire.
I'm the wrong guy to
generation.
ask. I didn't grow up in Ohio, so it's not like in my DNA to like hate Michigan at the level that like Tate, wakes up every day and
It's like
that's
spits
all
on
he
a
thinks
Michigan
about.
M.
Yeah,
call
of
yourself,
course you
like-
want to beat your rival. Who doesn't want to beat your rival? But
I just want to really make this playoff committee work. And so I want every result that muddies things up to happen, right? I need
Right.
Oklahoma to win this weekend. I need Texas to pull off both of their big wins, because if they do that, you're probably looking at 7 SEC teams with at least 10 wins. I want Michigan to win, so you got 4 Big Ten teams you got to account for, and then make them really hang those hats on the door.
7 10-win SEC teams, you said?
Yeah,
Okay, so Georgia, Alabama, A&M, Oklahoma, Texas.
Vandy.
Vandy's not winning 10 games. Who's the other one?
Oh, because they're not going to beat Tennessee.
Who's the other one?
It would be Ole Miss. Did you say Ole Miss?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, that's crazy, and that's in the cards.
I mean, it would be crazy because that's not going to happen, but
No, it'll shake out.
T-Bob, let me ask you this: how many teams can win a national championship?
I have obviously Ohio State.
Yeah.
I'm an absolute believer that Indiana can. I'm an absolute believer that Texas A&M can, and then Texas Tech. Those
That's it?
4.
Those would be my 4 that I think can win the Natty, yeah.
Not Alabama?
No, Alabama's weird this year, man. They don't run the ball well. Like, they're really good situationally. Ty Simpson, I like him in high leverage moments. They're winning through throwing the ball, but they're not like dominating teams like they have in the past. Texas Tech 9-1 against spread this year, best in the country.
You don't think Oregon can?
I think it's like 6 or 7.
I could throw Oregon in there. Okay, so you would add Oregon?
I would have Oregon, Alabama, and I'd put Notre Dame.
Come on.
And who else?
I think Notre Dame's great.
You know that CJ Carr's the 3rd highest rated quarterback in the country.
Yes,
right now?
I did.
That's kind of crazy. Great freshman on freshman quarterback matchup in Notre Dame Pitt this weekend with Carr and Mason Heinschel, who has completely changed Pitt's season. Too bad Narduzzi doesn't care about the game. Jer, give me your college teams that can win a national championship.
Oh man, Georgia's out.
You tell me.
Georgia could be.
They could be in, yeah.
Who's been your favorite player in Athens this year?
Stetson's backup when he was a quarterback.
Okay.
What's Gunner, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You Gunner Stockton.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was on the team at the same time as Stetson.
Okay, I like him.
Gunner's been good
Yeah, he's
situationally
good.
as well.
He's good.
All right, so look, this is going to be a great weekend of college football. I can't wait.
Go Navy.
Go Navy.
People always sleep in the midshipmen. It was Veterans Day this week. I feel like Navy is a team that is ready to roll this weekend. Watch out for Navy.
They've been awesome. Blake Horvath's incredible. Heidenreich, their fullback.
Yep.
One of 3 fullbacks at PFF. So I was looking at position grade the other day. There's 3 fullbacks in the country.
Yeah.
So I was doing some low man research, and Heidenreich's probably got it locked up.
Listen,
here, right?
Heidenreich has been in the conversation for the low man trophy. And, Navy operates at sea level, the lowest possible pad level that you can get in college football.
Interesting.
And, Heidenreich's been a great player. I've been watching a lot of him. And I just think that this Navy team is dangerous. Who do they play this weekend?
They got a big one. They got, why am I blanking on?
South
Florida.
Oh, yeah, USF. That's right. Yeah. So, Navy over USF. That's my pick this weekend.
Again, the American's awesome. There's, I think, 5 teams in the American with 1 loss right now. So that's a big one for shaking out the group of 5 spot.
Did you say there's 3 fullbacks?
On PFF's grades, there's
In all of football?
in all of college football. Bro.
There's a lot of H-back stuff where it's like positionless.
Tight
where you
ends
get
have
tight
Sometimes
ends.
tight ends.
Like Tyler Warren might be the
lineup
best
of
fullback in the NFL right now.
Yeah, tight ends have taken fullback. They've taken fullback. It sucks, but it is what it is. Jerry, you very famously on this show suffer from insomnia and never sleep. But what that means is your very creative mind tends to spin in the wee hours of the night spin. Here are Jersey Jerry's 2 a.m. thoughts.
Most woke guy we got.
Yeah. Lib of the year.
Yeah.
Very
Let
political
me ask you
man.
this. A lot of news lately. Aaron Rodgers, his wife. Does he have a wife?
Yeah.
Is she real? Who do you think it is?
Wait,
Okay,
I hadn't thought about that.
Had to guess who is Aaron
The
Rodgers.
context here is that a bunch of Steelers' wives and girlfriends, right, have come out and said that nobody has ever met Aaron
No,
Significant.
invited.
Goes to another school. That's what-
They've invited her out. They never have a name. There's no name.
Yeah.
How did they invite her out? Like through Aaron, maybe?
For Aaron, yeah. They said the husbands tell you invite her out. Let's go out to dinner, stuff like that.
So does she exist is the question.
Well, 2 things. Does she exist? And hypothetically, who could it be?
So just name a woman.
Just name
Is
it.
it AOC?
It could be.
Have you considered that, Jim?
No, I didn't.
Who do you think, Jerry?
Her name is Brittany, I think.
Brit.
The only Brittany I know is Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
That's the only one I know.
All right.
Kentwood, Louisiana. Kentwood, Louisiana's finest.
I'm going to agree with Jerry. I think he's right. I think it's Britney Spears.
Aaron Rodgers married to Britney Spears, and none of us have any idea. Big
I
T,
mean, it makes sense.
who do you?
It does kind of know. He's right, yeah.
Do we know who she's married to right now?
Well, nothing.
No,
She's on a
right,
TikTok.
right.
She's going, something's up with Brittany. On
They
TikTok.
Both out there
both got
personality.
You're the
Yeah.
first to catch on to that.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm going to look into this.
Wow.
Do a deep dive into it. I mean, we don't have enough time for the show, but
Yeah.
I might. I mean, maybe she's just going through it because she's upset with Steelers offense.
Leave Britney alone.
I love Brittany. I had a free Brittany shirt at one point.
Hell yeah, I got into the free Britney movement.
Yeah.
I had told my story about my Freaky Friday Britney fantasy here. We don't need to go into that again. T, who do you think Aaron Rodgers is married to?
Do you think he's married?
Bridget Mendler. Do y'all know Bridget Mendler?
I don't know who Bridget Midler is.
She was on Disney Channel, and then she grew up and quit acting and became like a rocket scientist.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of like a reclusive kind of Aaron Rodgers type
Interesting.
deal.
The J.D. Salinger of our time.
What happens if he's not
Sure.
married? If that comes out?
Teo situation?
Yeah. What happens? That's pretty weird, no?
I think at this point, though, Rodgers has at least kind of set the expectation where, I don't know, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
think anybody would really be that shocked.
Like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, it's Aaron Rodgers doing weird Aaron Rodgers stuff now.
He's married to like a goddess of the harvest or something, like a spirit that he's married to.
He's
Yeah.
married to that the TikTok hippie rapper girl. That's all into psychedelics. Does anybody know who I'm talking about here?
Ice
Not
Spice.
even a little.
Am I too
Ice Spice,
chronically online?
Bad Baby?
No, not Bad Baby. Although that would be very, very funny. Jared, do you think Aaron Rodgers' perceived lack of wife is this hurting the Steelers as a whole?
It could.
Like, if they are they missing out on bonding? Is Aaron putting up a?
Well, Aaron's
a
doing the
berry?
bonding. He's going out to, hockey games and stuff with the players and whatnot. So I don't think that's the problem.
I think married to the game is what you want.
Is
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts a married man?
Oh yeah.
He's a
Did
married
you see
man.
how beautiful him and his wife looked at the Met Gala?
I did not. That's
Oh
why I
my
asked
God,
if
dude,
he was
just
married.
such a-
If I saw that, I
Clearly
probably
not.
would have asked.
Yeah, my bad. But God, they just look so cool, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I asked because have we run the numbers on quarterbacks, single quarterbacks winning Super Bowls? Is that a thing?
Ooh.
Do you have to be a married man to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Has a
There's some
single
research
quarterback
on that.
ever won a Super
Yeah.
Bowl?
Wow.
Sure, yeah. Big Ben was single when he won, wasn't he?
Yeah, maybe so. He's pretty
Yeah.
young. Yeah,
Yeah.
First
it
year.
was-
Yeah, second year.
Was
That's a good point.
Tom and Giselle, were they together in
But it-
Tampa? What if Aaron was married to Giselle?
Oh.
But a lot of Big Ben was young, so you could make the argument that what about like over 30? Like once you hit 30,
Yeah.
you got to settle down.
Well,
if you're going to be a quarterback.
Production's telling me that Terry Bradshaw might have been a bachelor when he won Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
So now we have Roethlisberger and Bradshaw.
Oh,
so
right. Here we
if
go.
Aaron Rodgers isn't actually married,
I hope he's not.
if he's not actually married, then Super Bowl incoming,
There we
dude.
go.
If we imagine
Right.
we find out that he's not, we gotta hammer them.
The signs are telling you what to do. Speaking of the signs, coming up next here on Wake Up Barstool, Big T has another big tease for us. He also has our big tease going into the weekend. And so that's a tease for you to stick around till the next segment here on Wake Up Barstool on FS1. Welcome back, Wake Up Barstool. I have been told that they have something to show me. We said fullbacks were dead. I just looked it up on PFF. We have four.
Here we go.
Wow, look at Central
Wow.
Michigan, dude. Doubling up on the fullbacks.
You have
Okay.
two fullbacks, you have one?
30 personnel.
Is that the Maryland Eye? Is that what you call that?
I think that's right. Big T,
The
you play a lot of
Maryland Eye?
NCAA football.
That's the we form offense.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody's
not
selfless.
sure. That does sound right.
Yeah.
The Maryland Eye.
the we formation.
Yeah, we formation.
Okay.
What I'm looking at, the Maryland. Just waiting for someone to confirm it tonight.
Why does the running back look so much larger than the fullbacks in that picture?
Because the fullbacks are down in a three-point stance.
Yeah.
I mean, wide receivers used to play in a three-point stance back in the day. We don't see that anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Michael Irvin, he was like, maybe some of these guys, they should put their fist on the ground.
Look, if there's one thing I love about the game of football, it's putting your hand in the dirt.
Yep.
Putting your hand in the dirt is where men are made.
Titus, did they have two tight ends in that picture?
Yeah, let's see the picture again.
Because the Maryland Eye is 3 backs and 2 tight ends.
3 backs and 2 tight ends. Let's take a
32
look.
personnel?
Let's take a
32.
look.
No, they're wideouts.
No,
Oh, so yeah, this is the 30 personnel. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the Maryland Eye, Titus.
not
Sorry.
quite the Maryland Eye.
Get the hell out of here.
Not quite.
There are some good fullbacks though. Like, yes, they play H-back, they play tight end occasionally, but the fullback position it's still alive.
So you're saying that
It's
at
just
the
evolving.
Loman presentation, there's going to be more invitees than Heidenreich, Carson, Self, and Howard.
Well, that's PFF. Their rankings are. I do the PFT rankings.
I see.
which the
Speaking
fullbacks
of
are-
stances before the ball snapped, do you make anything of Ashton Genty just standing there? Is that of note to you?
As long as I think he's good, so it doesn't matter. Like
Doesn't
if
matter,
you
yeah.
play well, it doesn't matter. I think it's kind of interesting. It goes against like everything you've
I am
ever
kind
been
of-
taught.
Doesn't Gibbs stand like that too?
I'm not sure. Gibbs is really good.
Chubb does that.
Chubb?
Yeah.
By the way, so my old man, I think he's in town, and I think he's going to come on tomorrow's show and sit in and host with us. And last night, PFT, he asked me if you started Pro Football Talk.
Oh, that's a great question. Great question. Florio might sue me. I was just a commenter, man. Just a commenter. That's all.
I had to,
I just work here.
Try to explain to him. All right, Big T, take it away. Big Tease.
All right, so last week I declared it a must-win. We did not win. So
Last week was the only week that kind of went like a little sideways.
I think
from the
that's
jump,
2 weeks
no?
in a row you've done that.
Did I?
I think so.
I don't know.
That's
Well,
okay.
we didn't win, so I don't know where we
okay.
go from here. But we're gonna get back on the saddle. We're officially 3-8, kind of 4-7, but still up 4 units on the year. So, Ole Miss -6.5 at home against Florida. Florida, a pesky team, but I don't think they're keeping that.
Ole Miss hot right now.
Ole Miss very hot. Texas +17.5 against Georgia. I think that game is going to be tight.
Yep.
Alabama +3.5 at home against Oklahoma. I actually think they're going to blow Oklahoma out of the water.
You think so?
I think that line's way too low.
Interesting.
But take the 3 just to be safe. Iowa +17.5 going to USC. I think they muck that game up. I don't see how USC can pull away in that one. Pitt +21.5 at home against Notre Dame. Like I said, I like Notre Dame a lot, but they're playing a good team on the road. Although their coach doesn't seem to care if they win, so that did give me a moment of pause.
I was going to say here, you said last week's a must-win. Maybe you need to go the opposite direction and go full
Yeah, who
doozy.
cares?
Who cares? This doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not a must.
This doesn't matter at all.
I would take Pittsburgh +100.5.
Yeah. And then PFT, very sorry, USF money line.
Well, that's fine. Some people respect our service members. Some people respect the troops. Some people don't.
I love our troops.
Pretty
I'm not seeing
aggressive.
it on
I
the
just
board.
don't know that they're beating Alex Golish and the
Yeah.
boys.
I mean,
He's Russian. You're gonna take a Russian head
Well,
coach
he's also a VFL.
over a service academy? Like, what's
good
going on
call.
here?
Where did this strong love of the Navy come from?
Listen,
It feels like a newfound thing from you.
Let me ask you a question, Mark. How many F-18s does USF have?
0.
How many
would guess
carrier-based
Yeah.
platforms?
Well, none that we know of, which could be more dangerous.
They got secret stealth technology?
I mean, we know that the Navy has them.
yeah.
Wait, are you
They're in
telling
plain
me?
sight.
So like all of those like alien videos of like the little pill that's like changing directions at impossible speeds, is that just USF?
I don't know.
No,
We don't. That's what I'm saying.
It's Navy.
We can't confirm that it's
Oh,
not.
I just thought of this. If USF loses, that helps JMU too.
I guess hypothetically it would, yeah. I think that JMU would probably get put into the college football playoff at that point. But no, this
That's
is
a
not.
happy coincidence.
I got 2 locks this weekend. Navy, Duke. Navy and Duke.
Okay.
2 great football programs. I think they're primed in a great position right now. I don't really care who wins the JMU game. I'm just focused on those 2.
Yeah, those two.
Yeah,
Those
as
two.
Yeah.
an impartial analyst.
Duke, Virginia is going to be actually a pretty fun game as well. All right, so Big T, you're going to put that out there so we can all bet it. Send
Yep.
us the link.
Yep.
Now, you also have your Big Tease.
Yes.
And these are the T's that we need to be paying attention to heading into the weekend.
That's correct. So the first T this week is terminal, as in final.
Leprosy. Rabies.
What?
Sound good.
Okay.
It sounds
Go on,
dour.
go on.
No, it's
I'll hear you
used.
out.
It's
I'll
used
hear you
very
out.
innocuously.
Okay.
Notre Dame has its final test of the year at Pitt.
True.
If they win this game, they're
Final
in.
what of the year?
I've already used test. That's the thing. I have to go into Chat GPT now and be like, give me a word that starts with T that means like final. So it gave me terminal.
Okay, I get it, I
As
get it.
you know, completion. And so this is really their last test of the year. If they win this one, I think Syracuse and Stanford left. They'll be in the college football playoff. I think they're a national title contender. I think they're a very good football team. Second T, teetering. Which takes us to Texas, which I also think I've used before.
Okay.
Texas, 2 losses. There goes my my mic. 2 losses. They've got 2 big games left at Georgia, and then they host Texas A&M. If they can find a way to beat Georgia, massive game at the end of the year would be the biggest game of the last weekend by far, hosting A&M with a chance to go to the playoff.
Yeah.
And I think they got a chance to win this weekend. I really do.
No, without a doubt. I mean, yes. Arch has been playing much better as of late. Sark's understanding how to put him in better positions. Georgia's just like such a culture team this year, where they're winning because of everything that Kirby Smart has built, but not winning because they have just like overwhelming dominant talent.
But they did finally lose a home game this year to Alabama. They probably should have lost to Ole Miss.
They always lose home games to Alabama, which is a bit weird, though. Or it's the only team that
they hadn't lost a
home.
home game in like 40 games or something before.
Yeah, no, but I know the record, though, is like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your point stands. The one thing about Georgia, to juice Texas here a little bit, not disruptive. Dead last in the SEC
they
in
don't
sacks
sack
and
anybody.
piffles.
Yeah.
But did you see who Kirby Smart had at practice this week?
No.
Billy Napier.
Okay.
Truly learning
Really?
learning at the feet of Nick
Okay.
Saban. He brought in Napier for the Tuesday practice. He said, y'all beat Texas, come in here, let's talk. Look for Kirby Smart to become the new college coaching halfway house, which is great. I'd rather be
I
in
do
Athens
just
than
forget that
Tuscaloosa.
like half the SEC doesn't have a coach right now.
Yeah, no, LSU and Arkansas are playing this weekend, and nobody has any idea who's in charge of the programs.
And then final T, might be our first double T of the year, I don't remember, is Tennessee Tech. Are you aware that Kentucky, 4-5 Kentucky this week, is playing 10-0 Tennessee Tech?
No.
Who I had written down their record since 2010. 62-103 since 2010 is Tennessee Tech.
not good.
And Kentucky gets them the 1 year they are 10-0 in a year where I think a lot of people want to fire Mark Stoops. I don't know if they can necessarily afford to do so.
He's kind of doing a little dead cat bounce, isn't he?
Yeah,
Stoops
I mean,
right
they
now.
killed Florida, so probably nothing to worry about, but just something to have on your radar. Probably, I think this is the best Tennessee Tech has ever been.
Wow. You believe that?
In
all your years of
I'm
watching
guessing.
Tennessee Tech football.
I'm guessing.
You think this is the best team?
You know they had Mac Brown's brother, Watson Brown, as their coach, who's the losingest coach in NCAA history.
I did not know that.
Yep. And their third brother, Mel Brown, was my high school principal. Rest in peace to the GOAT.
Well, I'll be.
Wow.
How do you name one kid Mac and one kid Watson?
I think that's kind of
That's like a computer fan, a fan of computers?
I'm just. Okay, never mind. That makes I didn't see the connective tissue there. All right, guys. So that's both your gambling teas for the weekend and the teas that should be at the fore of your mind as you prepare to tackle the Friday, Saturday, Sunday slate. Coming up next, we go back to Thursday Night Football with Kate's Thursday Night Football Roast, the funniest segment of every single week. Don't go anywhere. More Wake Up Barstool. What's ham? Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool here on FS1. It's time for my favorite segment that we do every single week, and it is our girl Kate with her Thursday Night Football Roast. Kate, what you grilling up today?
Fellas, the grill is hot over here.
careful.
You might be thinking Patriots is no-brainer for
Yeah.
the win tonight, but the Jets are on a 2-game winning streak. And if you know the Jets, that means they're on the way up, they're taking off. I'm hopping on board. I have Jets winning 32-31 tonight.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Bad news for the Patriots. I don't know football, can you tell? I don't know much, but these Bill Belichick sleeves are going to be roasty toasty.
Yeah,
by the end.
get him.
2 little sleeves roasting up over here. And yuck. Did you know the New England Patriots have lost 5 Super Bowls? That's more than any other team in the NFL. You won't catch the Jets doing that kind of nonsense. And 4 AFC Championship losses? PU. Even I wouldn't do that. Super embarrassing. Robert Kraft funded Gillette Stadium himself, and back when it was built, told reporters he wanted it to feel like Disney. I guess that's why there's a beautiful replica of the Longfellow Bridge, a magical 22-story lighthouse, and thousands of overly obsessed adults who make something that was really only good when they were younger their whole identity. That fan base, though. How on earth does Gillette, of all places, have so many neckbeards running around? That was a razor company. And if they really did do a major renovation in 2023, why am I hearing reports that there's a problem with mass holes in every section? Gotta fix those holes, mass holes. Oh, wait a minute. Sure, it's a whole hour outside of Boston in the woods next to a cranberry bog, but the $350 million Patriot Place Entertainment Center surrounding Gillette Stadium makes you forget all about that. I looked at the directory map and it's got everything a man needs to get hyped for the big game. A Cupcake Charlie's, an abandoned Circuit City, and a Mass General Brigham Cancer Center. Hell yeah, boys, let's go. It'll be a fun game. 4 of the 8 Ivy League schools are in New England, and I've always gotten the feeling it's a little stuck up. So I think it's actually kind of cool that they have a famous, crafty old billionaire who's been in trouble with the law and doesn't mind paying for some clam. I thought that was going to be somebody else, Martha. Guess that checks out. Those are oysters, not clams, but you get the idea. Back to the Ivy Leagues, though. Everything I read did keep touting New England and Boston specifically as #1 in education worldwide. And I'm not normally the fake news type, but are we sure about that? Did you guys know that I learned this last night? Our coworker Dante, do you guys remember the 2016 Gronk party cruise on the Norwegian cruise lines? Dante was the DJ on that cruise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted you to know that. And I also, no joke there, I also, with no joke, just wanted you to know they have a player named Efton Chisholm III on the Patriots. Efton Chisholm III. That's a real guy on the Patriots. The Patriots lost a key running back after Antonio Gibson tore his ACL during Week 5. Sad, but they should have known Gibsons don't take big hits very well. You can't. They break up. PFT, that's a guitar joke for you.
It's good.
Star wide receiver Stephon Diggs is in the headline this week after a contentious paternity test revealed he's the father of a 7-month-old daughter while he's already got a 9-year-old and is also expecting a baby any week now with rapper Cardi B. I'm not one to judge, but hasn't this team already emptied their balls enough? My goodness.
Good graphic.
Thank you. Speaking of Balgazi, that team is infamous for scandals. You know it's not great when you click a top 10 worst Patriot scandals list, as I did, and Aaron Hernandez only clocks in at number 4. Here's a few that stood out to me, and these are real. In '82, they won a game over the Dolphins in the middle of a blizzard after they called their snowplow guy onto the field to pave a little circle for the kicker. Snowplows are banned from the NFL during games because of that. In their defense, they wouldn't have another snow-related issue for another 42 years. Thanks a lot, Jabril Peppers. A weird one was 90s quarterback Drew Bledsoe severely injuring a woman after stage diving during an Everclear concert. This is a real thing that happened. Drew Bledsoe? More like he drew blood, yo. In 2009, the man inside the Pat Patriot mascot was arrested in an undercover prostitution sting after answering a Craigslist ad, and then he got fired and banned from the stadium. Haven't seen it yet, but pretty sure that's what The Departed is about. That guy is about. In 2007, Bill Belichick got slapped with major fines and lost a top draft pick for videotaping hand signals of New York Jets coaches. Crazy to cheat and spy just to capture a bunch of guys standing around doing this. What should we do? This sucks so bad. Oh my God. The New York City Jets were 4-12 when that happened, Bill. Guess it goes to show that Belichick is willing to risk it all for anything Hudson adjacent. Hudson River, Hudson, New York City. Mike Vrabel is in his first year as head coach after the firing of Gerard Mayo last season. I was really surprised by that. Don't white people love Mayo? Patriots legend Tom Brady has a major partnership with Hertz and currently stars in a series of commercials promoting their used car sales platform. Coincidentally, Hertz is how it feels to have your ex have a baby with a super hot karate instructor. I asked Justin Timberlake who's going to get sacked tonight, and he said, it's going to be May. Okay. Game of Thrones writer, I'm almost done. This one's bad.
So good.
Game of Thrones writer George R.R. Martin called the Patriots the Lannisters of the NFL. He actually did. Fitting that the likes of Tywin and Tyrion are going to face the house of Tyrod Taylor in a game of throws tonight. All right, brutal landing for the Jets here today. I'm going to fly out of here, boys.
Go, Kate.
See ya. See you next
We
week.
love you.
All right.
Stage diving at an Everclear concert. That's not like you're jumping off a speaker to Father of Mine.
Is it? I think George R.R. Martin's a Jets fan, right?
He is massive
right?
Yeah,
Jets
he's like a
fan.
massive Jets fan. All right, we got to get the break. We'll wrap up the show next here on Wake Up Barstool. Don't go anywhere. One more segment left until we bid you adieu. Adieu. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool, FS1, final segment of the day. By the way, guys, the Internet Invitational has been just on fire.
Yeah.
It's an incredible experience and content piece that we here have made. And the finale premieres tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Go check it out. It's all over YouTube. Of course, the Four Playboys, Bob Does Sports, the entire teams. It's really fantastic. You're not going to want to miss it. Tune in tonight. So I've been told that we have responses to it was Mike's question, right?
Yeah, Mike from Newport News.
Yeah, so Mike from Newport News asked about, okay, if we were crafting a football team, which positions would the dog breeds play? And here's what the local town square Twitter had to say. This is from Troy.
One correct answer, he says.
Wow.
I like Bernie's mountain
Quarterback.
dog.
I agree with German
Bernie's,
Shepherd
yeah.
at quarterback.
Greyhound wide receiver makes a lot of sense.
Obviously.
To me. Yeah.
The Husky at running back.
It's kind of a
Yeah, the dog sled. You know, they
True.
Oh,
Forgot
that's
about
true.
that.
in a
Great
snow
point.
game. The Husky would be like the LaShawn
Great point.
McCoy.
They
Great
want a
point.
pull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to bring them down. They're gonna keep the legs churning.
I was going to say they're
Great
not lateral quickness guys. They're huge north and south
North,
runners,
south
though.
guys, yeah.
And they're gonna those legs are never going to stop moving. Okay, Troy.
Great play.
Pitbull tight end's pretty good too. Joey says QB border collie. Yeah, a little pretty. They always got to
yeah.
be good looking. Running back German short hair. O-line Great Pyrenees, good call there. Wide receiver Greyhound, it's hot.
Yeah, it's
and
hot.
the
Yeah,
Doberman
that makes the
pincher at
most
tight
sense.
end.
Yeah, this
Skinny tight end.
guy definitely has a German short hair. That's the only reason why you would.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon my ignorance. Are greyhounds quick off the line?
Yes.
I know they're fast at top speed.
Explosive.
They are explosive off the line.
Explosive,
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, is a whippet just like a tiny Greyhound?
Yeah, it's like Tyreek Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. It's funny. Producer said the exact same thing. All right, what do we got next? Shout out Colton. QB Malinois.
All right.
Yeah.
Running back Malinois. Wide receiver Malinois.
Got those Malinois.
I don't.
I think he's right though. I think the Malinois could play.
I gotta look up
basically
what a
any
Malinois
position.
is. I don't know what a Malinois is.
These dogs are a problem.
This guy knows dog breeds. Staffy? What's a Staffy?
That's what you call a pit bull when you're applying for an apartment and you don't want to write down pit bull.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is a Malinois? It's a Belgian Shepherd. Okay, yeah.
Wiener doggy
Yeah.
kicker is very funny.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
The whole special teams operation would be just a delight to watch.
Oh my God.
Corgi holder with
corgi
a
with a
wiener
wiener
dog
dog kicker
Yeah,
is-
what a unit.
So who's gonna snap though? What's the other funniest dog breed?
Man.
I mean, listen, I think that we made a big mistake by not including Air Bud, who has proven to be a wide receiver.
He's the only one that's actually played.
We've got tape on Air Bud, yeah.
That's a good point.
Maybe a tight end and golden retriever. Like tight ends across the league have like the bubbly personalities. They're
That's
very
so
fun.
true, actually.
Like, every tight end.
Maybe I
seems
was
to
off
be-
on quarterback.
You know what I mean?
This might not be about.
Also, like tight end university, like golden retrievers would have golden U.
All the tight ends
Yeah,
have golden
the weekend
retriever
to hang
energy,
out.
don't they?
Yeah.
Kittle
Yeah.
and Kelsey and the rest of them.
I don't think this has anything to do with dog breeds, but I was just thinking, wouldn't it be crazy if Kirby Smart coached the Falcons?
Wait, hold on. I've always thought of him as a college coach,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's probably one of the most competent coaches in the entire NFL.
I think it'd be crazy. If
Oh
it
my!
happened.
Has anybody heard about that?
Wow.
I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there.
Wait,
Discuss
Kirby Smart
amongst
hear
to the
that?
Falcons?
Discuss
Did
amongst
you-
yourself.
Did you hear that?
No.
PFT just brought that up, but he never even considered it. What if Kirby Smart?
No, I
coached
heard
the
what he
Falcons?
said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you heard what he said.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
it'd be crazy.
Well, now if
Would
that
you be a
happens,
fan? Yay or nay?
I guess if it happens, I'm
I don't know.
first person
out
to
there.
break.
Okay, there we go, guys. Who wins Thursday Night Football tonight? The Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah.
I got the Jets.
Yeah, I'll do Jets.
Yeah.
Jets. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go Jets.
Why not?
Jets, Jets, Jets. WWJD. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Wake up, Barstool.